Hey everyone, how are you? Carolyn McKenna here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I know that I am. I'm so happy to be here. I'm making this video for you now because I want to share what I've been experiencing lately. In being a Beachbody coach, I've been talking with a lot of women, and lately they've been coming to me about the fact that they are emotional eaters. And they are concerned that they're not living their best life and they're not achieving their weight loss goals that they want to achieve because they are emotional eaters. And not only are they not seeing the results that they want, they don't believe that they can create the results that they want. They don't see the possibility of their goal and their dreams being reached because either it's happened too many times before where they've reached it and then they failed, they've reached it and they failed, they're frustrated, or they're tired of being told that a product is going to work and then it doesn't work, or they are just too busy and they aren't making themselves a priority. And when they do make themselves a priority, it's usually to soothe their emotions, ease stress, and instead of working out and fueling their body with food, they're sitting on the couch or watching TV or going out with girlfriends and eating, more than they want to eat in order to soothe their emotions and to take care of them in an emotional way, but not really in a way that's going to help them in the long run. So they're coming to me with these issues because they know that I've been an emotional eater. I've shared my story on Facebook. And when I was in college, I was a big time emotional eater because I wasn't comfortable being uncomfortable with my emotions. I wasn't educated in personal development. I was, big time inside my head. And that was my, greatest friend and my worst enemy, because in the good times, my mind was awesome. It was great. It got me to where I wanted to go. But in the not so good times, it really, allowed me to get stuck and mired in some really negative thoughts about myself, about my body, and about food. So I went to food to ease my emotions. Instead of dealing with fear or, looking at myself in a way that I didn't want to, I went to that box of Eggos. I went to that box of Pop-Tarts. I went to the granola. Anything that involved carbohydrates and sugar, I was on top of it. It was amazing. And yet again, it wasn't so amazing because in the long run, over the last few years, I've had some repair work to do on myself. My relationship with myself, my body, food wasn't so positive. So I've corrected that. I quit my corporate job a couple of years ago. I became a Pilates instructor and a Beachbody coach, and I've greatly transformed my relationship with myself, my body, and food as a result. And I've learned a lot. And now in sharing my journey and talking with other women, I have even more to share and more thoughts about what you can do and what all of these women can do to build their confidence, build their belief in themselves, and know that just because they're emotional eaters now doesn't mean that they always need to be, and that they can change their mindset and their habits and create different results in their life, meaning weight loss, meaning being happier, meaning engaging in more fulfilling relationships. It all starts with us. And if we as women and individuals can harness our emotions and understand that we can control them, and then identify the habits that'll really help us in the long run, feel great about ourselves and, help us make positive choices in our lives, then we're going to create the best results possible that we ever could in our life. So I want to share some of those thoughts with you today. On this whiteboard I have here, I'm going to share with you what those thoughts are, and I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to show you the whiteboard, but I'm also going to talk about them a little bit. So hopefully you can see that there. And what I've written on the top is that mindset plus habit equals results. So if you have a mindset right now in which you're constantly saying to yourself or to other people that I can't, and then you follow that with a habit. I can't work out. I can't eat clean. I can't wear that dress that I want to wear. I can't travel to that country. For whatever reason, You will then likely get into that habit. Instead of doing that thing that you want to do, you'll get in a negative place and you will soothe your emotions by emotionally eating. That does not lead to weight loss. So that might be your current point A right now, where you're really in a mindset of I can't. And the more you say I can't to yourself, the more your brain is like, no, I can't. There's no possibility, there's no belief, there's no sense of confidence. I am stuck. You're stuck because of your mindset, because you're like, you can't see between the lines. You can't see that there's a whole world of possibility out there. So much support, so much fun, so much amazingness, so much joy, engagement, and enthusiasm to be had for you in your life. You can't see it because you're stuck. So why don't we flip that around to something that's more positive and just switch what you're saying in your mind. Instead of saying I can't, say I can. I can. I can. I can. The more you say I can to yourself, the more you're going to be amazed at how your approach and your viewpoint and your mindset about everything changes. So why don't we combine an I can statement with the thought of food being used to fuel your body, to fuel whatever activity is that you want to do. I can wear that dress. I can go for a walk. I can travel to Spain. I can meet up with this guy who I think is really cute. Like, just be positive. And then, because you have a positive mindset, you're going to want to do things. Your mind's going to expand. And then you can develop the healthy habits and the healthy mindset around food that will contribute to weight loss and other wonderful things in your life. So if you're eating to fuel the body, if you see food as, a carbohydrate that will give you energy so that you can work out, awesome. If you see a protein as something that will give you more long-lasting energy so that, if you aren't able to eat every 2 to 3 hours, you can last another 2 to 3 hours before you're starving again. If you're looking at vegetables, it's just a beautiful way to eat food because it looks so pretty. That's awesome. You can, you can, you can. And it's just about changing the mindset. So what does I can look like in terms of habits? If we had to break down the habits, the healthy habits that you can adopt now in order to create that weight loss that you want and to supersede the emotional eating, what does that look like? I'll give you some ideas. It looks like really positive, daily actionable steps that you can take and sustain over the long term, like water. Drink your water. Drink a lot of water. I know a lot of people don't drink a lot of water, and as a result, we're so dehydrated. Drink half of your body weight in ounces a day, and you'll notice a huge difference in your energy level and your hydration, in your muscles, in your tissues. You'll just feel your body change and be more fluid, more hydrated. Your muscles won't be as stiff and as tight. It's going to be amazing. And that's what you should do on a daily basis. Drink your water. You should also eat clean. Eating clean does not cost a lot of money. It does not take a lot of time. If you cook up